I'm in Hanoi, Vietnam for the next 4 days, and this is a vlog. I picked somewhere random to eat lunch before my next activity, and after trying buncha for the first time, I don't understand why pho is getting all the hype. I love not having any dietary restrictions when I travel because I had no idea what I was ordering when I ordered it. I just ate what they put in front of me. And that's really how you find the best food. Also, now I seem to be lost looking for the starting point of our activity, which is a coffee tasting and making workshop. Can't. Oh my God. Anyways, as I was trying to say before I thought I was getting attacked by a dog, can't come to Vietnam without trying all the different coffees that they have to offer. So that's what we're headed to do right now. Hi. Jillian?
A good quality cup of coffee. The first sip, you will get the basic notes. What we call blooming. That is when we activate the coffee ground. Right? So the very first cup of coffee that we drink is a light roast Arabica. And you can see that acidity is very high. In about 10 years, we became the second largest coffee exporter in the world. And in India, they would mix chickpea because I have talked with some coffee production in India because I believe that in India, you guys like thick coffee.
I do taste the sourness when you put it under your tongue.
Yeah. So different part of your mouth can taste different kind of taste, right? So, okay. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for choosing Supon Roastery. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. Ba, wo means drink. Okay, so 1, it's mo. 2 is hai. Okay. 3 is ba, like a sheep. Okay, and instead of go, we say zo.
Zo.
Okay, with the Z. Okay, so mo, hai, ba, zo. You ready?
Yes!
Mo, hai, ba, zo. Hai, ba, zo. Hai, ba, whoa!
Well, that was fun. Any activity that involves coffee and alcohol is an activity for me. And I thought we were going to finish our evening by going to a puppet show that I saw was pretty popular. But I guess it's real popular because the puppet show is sold out until Sunday and it's Thursday. So I bought a ticket for Sunday. But for now, we're gonna go to the mall because I don't know. Everywhere that I travel, I like to see the mall because I like to shop and malls are just interesting in other countries. I don't know. I'm gonna have to practice some serious restraint when it comes to shopping on this trip because we will be traveling for 3 months, which means that there's only so much room for the luggage to expand. And so I'm really gonna try my best not to buy anything from like brands that are available in the US because, you know, what's the point in that unless it's like a crazy good deal. From what I can tell at this mall, like everything's kind of costing the same as it would if I got it back home. So just window shopping today. All right, we're back at the Airbnb, which means it's time for a proper introduction. Hi, my name is Jillian, and this is my channel, Jillian by Design, where I am committed to living life by design and not by default, and documenting the process of figuring out what exactly that looks like. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've seen my face before, welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, I'm in Hanoi, Vietnam, which is my first stop on a 3-month trip through Southeast Asia. This isn't actually the first day of my trip. I've been here for a few days, but you didn't miss much besides me getting these fire ass nails done. Like, hello, work of art. And then I also visited the infamous train street. It was pretty underwhelming if you ask me, but I'm glad I did it. It's about 8 p.m. and I might end up leaving the house again to get some dinner, but I came back because I actually have to finish recording a life update YouTube video that will be posted before this one, giving a little more context to how I got here and ended up on this trip. And so I'm going to hurry up and do that before I lose the motivation, and we'll chat later if anything else interesting happens. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow. I tried to go eat and then the restaurant turned me away because they said the kitchen was closed. So we've got ramen from the corner store where I went to buy 2 more big things of water. And then I also stopped for a matcha so that I could have the energy to actually edit and upload the video that I just finished recording. Is this good? No. Will it suffice for tonight's dinner? Yes. Day 2 of the vlog, I think day 6 in Vietnam. It's actually been 2 days since I last updated, but yesterday you didn't really miss much. It was extremely cold, so I spent most of the day inside because I knew that when I was preparing for this trip that I was going to have to pack for multiple different climates, because right now I'm in northern Vietnam where it's a bit chilly because it's winter time, but the majority of my trip will be spent in warmer climates. So I didn't want to pack a bunch of cold weather clothes. So unfortunately, that means I was ill-equipped for the weather to be below 65 degrees. But I got a long sleeve shirt. I bought a little jacket from Uniqlo. So we're good for now. And it's currently the afternoon. Today is the day that I'm getting my souvenir items from my time in Hanoi. And I like to get unique things when I travel, and especially because I have limited space, I can't just be buying any old thing. So I did a ring making workshop this morning, and it was at 10 a.m. and we were running late, so I wasn't able to kick off the vlog at the start. And so that is done. I will insert some footage from that and the details. It was super fun. And next, after I have lunch, we're going to a perfume making workshop because I was going to do one or the other, but honestly, they both sounded so fun that I just had to do both of them. All right, let's get into how this ring workshop went. I booked it on Get Your Guide, where I booked the majority of my travel excursions. The rings were made out of some sort of silver clay, where it looks like clay at first, but then they like put it in some fire and then it turns into silver. I thought that was cool, never heard of that before. And the way it works is you show them your inspo. I wanted to go for a basic band. I was actually inspired by the ring that was on the screenshot of the booking that I showed at the beginning. And so they fit your finger, mold the clay, then you get to pick out the gemstones that you want. I wanted to go for like some neutral brown tone gems, so I got to picking them out. I did go a little overboard, I'm not gonna lie. I typically look for real gemstone rings, which I do not believe that this was, but it's fine. It was still a fun activity. So once you pick out all of your gems, you just arrange them in your ring however you want to. I didn't have any particular rhyme or reason. I was just sticking them on there. And once you're satisfied, they take the ring, fire it up so that the clay hardens, and then you have to file it down and shape it a little better. And after that, they fire it again, and then boom, you've got your ring. The ring is definitely given homemade, but I still think it turned out cute, and I'm happy to add it to my collection. Let me know what you think.
black star, pink pepper, cappuccino. It's really light and it's perfect to use on human skin. And you can see the color will change from the lightest to the darkest. Yeah, and the lighter of color, lighter of the weight. Chiều chị cho em xin thông tin quên mất, không khí lại quên.
I like gourmands.
Garments, something sweet, right?
Yes. Strawberry champagne. No, it's okay. Maybe. What's this? Tonka bean. That I think I know I like. Actually, well, on its own, I don't know, but I think I have perfumes that have this in them.
Most of perfume have a tonka bean or vetiver really famous.
I want to make something that will be like every day.
Every day, okay.
I'm gonna wear it for the rest of my trip. I'm traveling for 3 months.
3 months. Really? So
Yes.
long.
It's the longest I've ever traveled.
Really?
So I'm doing something new.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know about these woody ones. Okay, I smelled those ones already. I need to smell these 3. Holland.
But if you travel so long like that, how about your work?
Oh, I'm unemployed. I lost my job. I got laid off.
Really?
It's okay though.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like it. I wanted to leave.
Yeah. 100% away.
Yeah, I don't know about these wood ones. I don't think I like these.
Yeah, but I really like your mindset. I think it's like not like because that you don't like that job, just quit the job.
I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So maybe it was meant to be. Okay. No wood.
No.
None of
I
those.
know because you like. You see it clear? Okay.
This is my favorite combination so far with the lychee and papaya and the milk.
So just it, right? It's perfect now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
It's okay. Just make it. Do you want to take a picture with it?
No, it's okay. Having anxiety is literally the most annoying thing ever because today was a great day and yet here I am feeling anxious. I did have a mild freak out earlier because I realized that I have to check out of this Airbnb tomorrow and I haven't coordinated my next stop yet. So I just found another Airbnb and we're gonna be staying in Hanoi for a couple more days. But like already resolved that. I gave myself time to finish planning, so there's nothing to be anxious about. Whatever, hopefully it will pass. For now, let's talk about how fun today was. So I already showed like close-ups of the ring, but I don't think I showed like the finished product while I was there. Here's my ring. And when I saw the workshop to make your own gemstone ring, I was so excited because gemstone rings are actually the thing that I collect while traveling. Like all of the rings that I have, I bought on trips. I bought this one in Spain. This one is from New Orleans. This one I got in Mexico City. This one in Ireland. This little evil eye in Greece. And those are all of like the interesting ones that I bought. Oh, I think I bought this one on a trip too. I can't remember where it came from. But these aren't all of my gemstone rings. These are just the ones that I decided to bring with me on these travels. And yeah, I'm really happy to have a new one to add to the collection. Also, I know the trip just started, but I feel like I can confidently say that making this perfume is gonna be one of my trip highlights from the whole thing because I love a smell good. Also, the process of making it was so much fun. The girl who facilitated my session, I think she said her name was Min, like M-I-N-H, and she was so nice. We were having our little kiki while we were doing it. It was just me. There was no one else like in there. And I absolutely love the way my scent came out. The notes that I went with were milk as a base note, and we also added some rose, some lychee, and a little papaya. Love her down. I'm not gonna spray anymore because I already smell like it and I'm trying to savor it. But yeah, I absolutely loved everything about this. My 2 activities today were like pretty expensive for things to do in Vietnam. Like I think making the ring was like $60 and this was also around $60, but well worth it in my opinion. I'm torn between wearing this fragrance every day and having like these scent memories associated with all of the memories that I'm going to make on this trip, or trying to savor it because, you know, like I'm never going to be able to get it again. Like it was handmade with love. I think I'm gonna go with using it because I am a person who believes that like you need to use the stuff that you buy. Like life is too short to let things sit on a shelf. It's 6 p.m. on a Saturday, and so I feel like we should try to get into something fun this evening, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm already exhausted. So I'm about to upload the YouTube video that I was working on yesterday, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner and hopefully muster up the energy to do something exciting after we eat. But I don't know how that's gonna go, so stay tuned. I just could not bring myself to leave the house again. So we ordered food on Grab. This is plum tea. Yum. I got some seasonal fruit, and on the picture it looked like it was going to be a mixture of fruit, not half a dozen mandarin oranges. And then we have some wonton soup, and I'm not even gonna lie, this is smelling a little funky. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but this right here is a piece of hair coming out of my bowl of wonton soup. And so actually, we're just gonna have mandarin oranges and plum tea for dinner. Wow, officially lost my appetite. I also have some sunflower seeds. So yeah, a well-rounded meal. Went to the puppet show, and I definitely could have skipped the puppet show. I mean, like, it was fine, but it just wasn't like the most entertaining thing in my opinion. Maybe I would have liked it better if I got like the language translation, which I didn't realize that was an option until I was walking out and saw that there was like an audio counter, because it was all in Vietnamese. So I could kind of tell what was going on, you know, based off of context clues and like the tone of the music. But I don't know, even if I had the translation, I still don't think I would have thought that was very entertaining. But I mean, it cost me $7 and it was only like 40 minutes long. So if you have the time and you want to just have a cultural experience, why not? The new Airbnb is nice, minus the fact that this little dungeon corner is the only source of natural light. I'm real big on like natural lighting, and so I wish there were better windows, but it's okay. This is a nice sized TV, and I'm happy that somebody's Netflix account is logged in, because I tried to log into my own Netflix, and y'all know Netflix is making it so you can't use it if you're not on the household Wi-Fi anymore. Like, capitalism is ruining us all. I'm not making another account, so we just won't be watching no movies until I get back home, I guess. It's 9:45. We were supposed to been left the house, but at least we're doing it now. This is going to be the warmest night that I experienced for like a week, so I feel like I have to take advantage of it. And there's a restaurant I found on TikTok that I want to try, and also there is an area nearby the restaurant where they close down the street on the weekends, and it's supposed to get pretty lively around the lake at nighttime. So we're gonna mosey around there, maybe get a sweet treat from a street vendor, maybe hit up a bar, maybe both. And we gotta go now before the restaurant closes. Might be literally getting rained on. I should have just stayed in the house. This video is about to end very abruptly because my SD card on my new camera got corrupted and I lost the majority of the footage making up the end of this vlog. So sorry about that, but thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked the video. Leave a comment telling me your favorite part, and make sure you subscribe because, as I said, I'm on a 3-month trip, so there's more travel vlogs on the way. Bye!